My heart rate has settled down, but only slightly. For those of you watching in real time or those of you that might be watching the playlist on YouTube and God knows what part of the future, holy crap, the quarterfinal. Not as much the one in front of us as much as it was the one next to us. But now we have a semifinal. Let's go. We're going to put names in as they go. Yes. Semifinal action. Boyle, Helferstay. That's Mark Schwabline in the leadoff position for Boyle. We have Eddie Wisniewski.
Thank you.
Leadoff for Helferstay. That's those as well.
Eddie Wisniewski.
An opening strike for Eddie Wisniewski. Bottom is JR. Who's fourth?
So the Helferstay team will be getting 34 pins.
Oh, right.
Helferstay, yes. There's an Eddie Wisniewski and there's an Eddie Helferstay in the 4 slot for that squad. Right now you see Roy Higgs Jr. His father, Roy Higgs Sr., was a pro league bowler.
He was. And still attends the matches.
He was watching on Candlepin Bowling Network in the round robin.
Oh, that's fun. All right, we're now getting settled in for this semifinal match. Greg leaving a pocket 5-7. It is on the microphones, Nick Lloyd and the founder of Candlepin Bowling Network, Bob Lee, joined to my right.
Hey, Nick.
By the man on the controls, David Hughes, doing scoreboard replays and monitoring the stream for us. Welcome to this semifinal of FedMatch 2026. Let's try to keep the momentum going. We've had some great action today.
All right, this is Greg Boyle.
Matt Zock on the right lane. Creeps up on the foul line.
5-step approach, yeah. Nice.
Opening 8 for Greg. Spot in this game, if we haven't gone over it already, 34 pins to Helferstay. Both teams from the Baltimore area, generally speaking.
Yeah, we got a little, Helferstay team has a little bit of Pinland, a little bit of Parkville lanes.
Yes.
Roy Higgs and Eddie Helferstay both out of Pinland. The rest out of Parkville.
Now we'll start this match open. Here's Xander. All right. Way to steal 9. Tight hit leaves the 9. See a crowd beginning to gather around behind the pair. This team of Team Boyle, scratch average for the day, 157 per bowler.
Oh, good gracious.
157 per bowler over 15 games. I don't have that breakdown by the bowler. I can tell you, as Xander takes 10, the 4-hole bowler, spare, excuse me. Thank you, Dave. Colton Goo in the 4-hole through 3 games has 560. Eddie Helferstay with the messenger in front of the 6. Will not go. Colton in the first. Leaves a triangle.
I saw that duck fly back and forth 3 times and almost get a 5th time across.
3 would be considered average.
Yeah, okay. And it's stubbed and stuck.
Eddie with the spare. Colton, it just an incredible amount of power, but also very accurate.
Oh my!
Too accurate on that shot.
Punched a hole in that triangle.
Yep, I'll get hate comments for that one. Yes.
J.R. Everett, I don't know if you saw
the line opens at plus 35,000 on a J.R. Everett foul. That's closer to the foul line than he normally gets. And he leaves the zigzag with the 7-pin.
Foul lights are on or no?
No.
Okay.
We'll call it. They'll call it. The bowlers will call it. 1-2-4-9 for Winnie. His opening effort in the semifinal.
Yeah, that was the zigzag +7.
It was fun. Open
What a
frame
run.
for Winnie.
What a run for Haley Brown. Okay, J.R. Everett, that at the end of the last match, he needed to get a strike, a 19 box to knock Rhode Island out of the competition,
And he got it.
and he got it.
Wow.
Facing a double strike.
I was told they were getting spotted 2 pins, and they won by 2 pins.
Yep.
Second frame, Mark Schwabline through the middle.
Ouch.
You missed JR needing 3 on the strike field
Yeah.
to win.
Yeah.
Goes through the 2 pin, and then throws his ball like right in that hole.
And just Nick and Nick devastated it, but yeah, they ended up winning by 7 because but he it was by about a quarter inch. Yeah. All right. So now you see Team Boyle.
Ready for the double. Does not have it. Off the side for the 1-3-7. Good look. Open frame.
Format here, or 1 box at a time for the bowlers, and they switch sides every time they go through. So they're gonna
Which should be like a traditional 5-man team duck pin league format. Wall? Yes.
Nice. Look at that dance.
I get by with a little help from my friends. And that friend's name is the sidewall.
Whoa.
Mark with 10. He falls behind early to Eddie Wisniewski. If there's anything Boyle has proven today, they've proven it to us twice now, no lead has been insurmountable for them. So even though Team Helferstay starting with the early advantage in this match, it is extremely far from over. Second frame, Greg Boyle. 2-4.
Greg Boyle out of Glen Burnie. Bowling with 3-pound, 10-ounce comets.
And as he said on his info sheet there, he is a routine appearance late in team tournaments.
He's won multiple.
He puts together a lot of good teams.
Tournaments. Yep.
Good team bowler. And that's right. Although he has not done that yet in this tournament. Don't know if you saw that post. He has not manned down yet this entire tournament, and he's known to man down. So his teammates are wondering if it will happen, but we're giving him 10 chances at it in this match on television. Spare fill for Xander is a pocket 9-10.
The man down is a duck pin term for a lemon drop.
And Matt off the side.
It's Matt Zock, 41-year-old out of Baltimore. He bowls at Parksville. Has a high single of 224. Matt does.
That sounds about right.
He holds that ball deep in his palm. A few of the bowlers I've noticed have a deep palm grip. Nice bid there from Xander.
Wood ball for Matt. Nope, 7.
Tried to loop that one in.
Haven't said this much today, but Colton Goo working on an open frame.
Whoa, yeah. And he even left the pin stand.
And he won't be open next time. He took that personally and decided to paint the box with a strike. Not even a flush hit, but a mixing splash.
Did you say he threw a 560 in the first 3 today?
560.
Yep. I think that's beyond the record.
In Candlepin, yes.
That's about 49 pins past the record.
I mean, of course, like many bowlers that have watched Candlepin just from a distance, not a bowler herself, I've watched multiple times the broadcast of Paul Berger's 500, and that is just a treat to watch. Is just how
so many split conversions. I noticed when I've watched that a few times and recently, and 8 split conversions in that set.
When he's got the single. His opponent, Dave Richards, who wasn't going to win anyway, Dave couldn't buy a strike. Didn't have a strike the whole match. But there were many balls that could have struck. But yeah, just it's super cool to see because it's really the equivalent of a duck pin bowler shooting a 600.
Probably, yeah.
It is an extremely rare occurrence. Not unheard of, but that's correct. Just like in Candlepin, I'm sure there's many centers that have never had a 500. Would that be
there are many Hall of Fame bowlers without a 500, or even some without a 200.
Some bowling centers, right?
The greatest lefty of all time, Craig Holbrook, still in the game in the 60s, still looking for his first 200 game, had a foot foul on a strike fill in a game that he ended up with a 199 on.
Oh, man. JR, yes.
He loves to tell that story. I'm not out of school to tell that one.
Yeah. Now all the duck pin bowlers get to find out about that too. What a shame. Sorry, Craig. I watch him too on Channel 5 and other stuff. 40 pin lead for Helferstay through the second frame. Hits are 3-2 in favor of Boyle. Still plenty of time to go in this one. Eddie off to a good start with 2 marks. He's the only bowler to mark in both the first 2 frames. Here's his spare fill in the third.
Eddie, by the way, is double jointed.
Yes. You can tell by that backswing. He was my first year bowling in the Pro League. He was on my team.
Nice.
Mark Schwabline.
I guess. Oh, sweet ball.
Take that 9 pin out from the top rope. Look at that mixing pin elevate, smack the top of the 9. Kind of drop down on top of it.
4 marks hanging on the board for Team Boyle now.
Yeah. A little slow out the blocks this game, but it's not going to take them long to get going. They're 4 out of their last 5. Open frame for Eddie. Spare fill for Greg Boyle. Liked it.
Wow.
No love on the heavy hit, 9-10. They'll take the 18. Eddie with the 8 box. Greg will likely play the slide here. Greg's not one that's normally going to shoot that off the wall. Roy Higgs off the side for 5. Greg collects 10.
Greg gets some muscles up 32. You only throw the ball 5 on
Roy off target.
36 on that pitch.
Roy's going to start out with 3 opens.
All right, Steve.
Collects 10 nicely. 29 through 3. Xander yet to mark in the game on 16 in the second. Trying to change that. Leaves the ante. 5-9.
All right, hold 2.
If I ever bowl, I don't want to see you anywhere near the plane.
Matt,
30 miles an hour.
I was reading the score wrong. Matt was the one with 16 in the second. Xander has 27. He just slid by the 5-9 open frame. What you got?
We had 36 on the pitch
From Roy?
Roy Higgs.
Roy gets it down there in a hurry. And he doesn't loft it much either. It's a smooth shot.
30. Matt Zock was throwing 30. We had 34 and 32. Xander and Greg, respectively.
And now the guy that was throwing at 37 earlier, Colton, going for the double. Tight. And the 2-6. 37 again on the radar gun.
By comparison.
26 by comparison for Eddie Helferstay. I mean, it's a measurable difference in the pace that ball gets down the lane. Eddie Helferstay with the 8 box. Colton with 9 on and 10 out. Yep, that's both. Because Roy and Helferstay bowl the Pro League. Yep. JR, actually all of them used to bowl or do bowl in the Pro League. Winnie Shriver, spare fill. Didn't like it, and you can see why. 4 count.
It's 33.
Spare fill for JR Everett.
And 31.
Pocket, 9-10.
Yep.
Too much pin action there.
31, 33.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. This is every network should have one.
What's up?
30. We had 33 out of Winnie. Yep. And 31 for JR. We brought the speed. We brought the speed gun a number of years ago because I wanted my. Yeah, it is. Our fans appreciate it, but I like the announcers to have something to say, to quantify, and say, hey, this guy throws a fast pitch, or like how fast?
How fast? And some centers have readouts, but the readouts are measured at the end of the lane.
Yeah.
It's not the speed out of the hand, and that speed does change as the ball travels down the lane.
It's at least 2 miles an hour, but for candlepin balls, and I suspect from the differences I was seeing up in Towson that it's a little bit more.
I also can't promise you that the ones at Towson are calibrated very well.
Yes. The Bushnell claims in its technical report to be accurate within 1 mile per hour.
Okay. How much does one of those cost you? Asking for a friend.
I buy them. I'm on my second one that I bought used from Baseball Scout, and this one was $75 in the secondary market.
We got room in the budget for that.
Yeah, you should.
I might just buy one for myself. I might go play with it at work.
No, it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference to when you count things instead of describing them.
Sure.
That's why bowlers all feel that way anyway. Anyway, 3 times through the lineup after Winnie.
We're waiting on a respot.
Out. Team Helferstay is getting 34 pins here. They're holding on right now, about even in scratch.
Right.
So it's 39 technically, but it'll be less than that after Winnie's done.
This is a good time for the internet to take a dump. Trying to reconnect itself.
Well, the lanes are down. I'm going to go scout out the other match.
Feel free.
I'm going to leave my microphone.
Okay. Go ahead and dock it. That ain't right either. Oh, it needs the 9 move to the 10.
Hopefully the internet is back.
There it is, just in time. Internet is back, and so is the 6-pinner.
Good timing on the internet.
Worth the wait, Winnie. You can't ice that guy. Look at him pumped up about it, too. 222 to 193. 29 pin lead for Team Helferstay. The hits are 2-1 in favor of Boyle. Mark for the double. Yes. That face will be on a Facebook reel. Did you see that? I don't know if we're going to see it on the picture-in-picture. You don't? He's gone. But he just posed and looked back at everybody. Big double for Mark Schwabline in the third fourth. Eddie Very off the side. 138. It's Greg Boyle in the fourth. He likes it, and he's got it. There's the energy coming out of Team Boyle, finding the consecutive strikes. Look at Greg's celebration on that hit. Loving that. 46 plus. Eddie. Oh, wow, don't stand back up. Xander, keep it going, will ya? Another beautiful pitch from Team Boyle. In the 1-2, the rack had no chance. 4 marks in a row for Team Boyle. Can Colton make it 5 and their 4th consecutive strike perhaps? Oh, I don't know how that ball doesn't strike.
It didn't hit the 10-7.
Thank you, Dave.
Anytime.
it's deep insight there. Roy Higgs going off the side for the 1-2. Colton at the 7, yes. 5 marks in a row for Team Boyle. Again, coming into this match, their first 3 matches today, averaging 157 per bowler. 157 per bowler. Winnie to close out the frame. You bet. Oh, wow. Thought that messenger was going to connect for sure. Leaves a solid 5. And Team Boyle, in 5 frames combined in this frame, they only throw 7 balls. Strikes in the top 3, including a Mark Schwabline double, followed up by 9 spares from Colton and Winnie. They are on 6 hits headed to the 5th frame. Now we have 3 bowlers still to close out on Team Helferstay. Matt Zock for the double. Look out. Leaves the 6.
Okay. There's a confusion.
Bat for the 20. No. I thought he had it. I think he thought he had it. That ball turning away at the last second to slide by the left edge of the 6. Audio out? No, we have audio. 9 box.
Yeah.
Massachusetts 44.
Candlepin Bowling Network. I'm
2
sitting
bowlers
in
to
on the
close out on
broadcast,
Team
just
Helferstay.
watching everything that's going on down here. So here we have Team McPherson leading. They're leading, right? If I'm reading the scoreboard over Team Fountain. Yeah. And they're also the 47 pin handicap.
Eddie with a solid 7.
Yep, that's right. And they're holding on to a 41. So you've covered a little bit of it, but not. That's Team Fountain. I'll be back if you guys make it with information sheets.
Eddie on it. There's one mark back for Team Helferstay. They are, again, opposite 6 hits when they start this 5th frame. If JR marks, they're going to have at most 2 hits.
So as they near the half in the other semifinal, Team McPherson is leading by 41. They're getting 47 pins. They're holding on to that lead.
About dead even on scratch. JR pushing through it. More than likely, looks like Team Boyle is going to be down not quite 20 pins, and they're going to be up 5 hits. 5. Assuming JR would hold 9 here. It's a 16-pin lead for Helferstay, down 5 hits. Make it 17. $277, 15. 277, 262. It is all gone.
That was a tough 4th box.
Not if you're on Team Boyle.
Yep.
Eddie in the 5th. Got to start chewing back a little bit. Leaves a triangle. Could already be a big ball early on in the match. Double fill for Mark Schwabline. Got a chance. Wow. Messenger, wow. In front of the 7, hits the wall, goes in front of it again. Big 29 box in his 3rd. Eddie at the triangle to get a mark back. Yes.
Got it. Wow. It is unsettling how his arm extends up in the air.
Saying yes at the spare shots. That's an ode to Don Gillis. That was a very Don Gillis thing.
You can't help it. I can't help it anyway. You're wrong and you feel like a fool, but right. it say, well, it was a good pitch.
I do have there's a spare brake shirt with a Don Gillis Candlepin Bowling logo on it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. They have a Candlepin collection on the website, a couple Candlepin shirts. Greg for the double. Oh, you tried. Oh, he tried really hard to get that one drop.
He dropped it in the bay.
That was real fun. Trying to get him psyched back up here. Didn't throw that ball well at all. Pushing through, 6 count.
We do have.
I hope they heard that at home. Just 7 out. We have our first 6-7.
Oh yes,
of the match.
I was going to say we had our first official lead change, but yeah.
6 on, 7 out. It is our first official lead change. That's much more important than the silliness I was looking at. Matt,
nice. Wants to take that lead back.
Reads the rule book. David, you are correct. Could have easily had a triple. Should have been 2 20 boxes.
Wow.
Xander for the double. Pushing through.
Gross.
Xander, knowing his game, is likely going to be playing the right side of the 3-pin on this shot.
Yeah. We get 3 or 4. Oh, no.
Finds the wrong part of the head pin.
2 objects, 6 pins.
And this leaves a nasty 3rd ball.
So that's 2 6 fills in a row on those.
With a 20 box.
And Team Helferstay says it's not done yet.
Nice. Xander goes 6 on, 7 out. A nice response frame.
And suddenly, the count reversal. We got the 2 strikes and a spare hanging for Team Helferstay. Still 3 spares for Team Boyle.
Right.
On the board.
JR to close out the 5th. He leaves the 5. Colton in the 5th. Letting it spin, might go off the lip here. It does not, leaves the 3-6.
Yeah.
JR has the mark, 4 out of 5 in the 5th frame for Helferstay. We'll mention Colton's score through 34 frames, 6-16. 3-6, yes.
Yeah, that ball traveled about 35 feet down the lane before it touched. Nice lofter.
Lobbers Anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the nice thing about that loft, it's a line drive. It's not a big up in the air, Winnie pushing through. I tell you what we have not had yet, Dave. We have not had a Dave Jones attempt on camera. We actually haven't. When there's a lot of bowling today. We've had a lot of 5s out the middle. We have not had 4. Winnie got aggressive there. It's going to be a 2-mark lead for Team Boyle, and the pendulum is going to swing back to near even as the score after 5 is Boyle 349, Helferstay 334. Boyle leads by 15, down 2 counts. Spare fill for Mark Schwabwein. Pushing through.
Yep, that's 3 of the last 4 bowlers pushing through.
Eddie taking a little extra time here. Spare fill. 65 plus at the half for Eddie. The pin disappeared for a little while and fell back down. I don't know if you saw that from that light hit. The equivalent of bowling on a James machine. It's a very niche candlepin reference, but the James machine.
What?
A couple ways to make this. The quickest is to shoot the 3-pin off the right wall into the 10. Then that'll take out the 9, hopefully.
Like that.
You can also try to go 3-pin off the left wall and back to the 9. Well, this isn't Mount Airy. You can also chop it straight back, and sometimes that 3-pin will twist off the 9 into the 10.
Jeez.
Eddie takes
Got
10.
that last 1/8 of an inch.
Greg Boyle coming off of a 7 box. He pushes through.
Oh, boy. All right.
If there's anything that could possibly pump the brakes for Team Boyle, it's middle rich. Roy Higgs hasn't marked yet in this match. Looking to change that, obliterates 9. Folks ask us why there hasn't been a 300 game, because balls like that don't strike.
Yep.
Oh, Zach correcting me. There was a Dave Jones attempt in the last game during the 10-frame chaos. Yeah, I would have had no way of noticing that. So sorry.
Roy Higgs on the board.
Greg with another 7 box. 10-pin lead through boxes scored for Boyle. They have 1 hit working. Helferstay has 4. Xander. 5 off the wall. Second strike in a row on lane 30 for Xander. Yep.
In the other semifinal, Team McPherson with a 52-pin lead, 47 of that from the handicap.
While we have
Team Fountain.
While we have a short pause, while 29 is dark. Oh, never mind. Colton's just going to bowl anyway. He's going to throw 1 ball and sit. Well, he was supposed to. Leaves the 7.
That's the ball for ball etiquette.
Yep. While we do have this little bit of a delay in the action, as Colton shoots a single, if you folks at home could comment where you're watching from, especially any unique locations. We like hearing about the why and how and the where you watch. So thanks for watching, no matter what.
If you're on Facebook, send a picture on the stream too. I love that.
Yes, do that.
Love to hear from the New England crowd, the Candlepin.
Yes, including the Northerns. If there's Candlepin bowlers watching, make some noise in the chat. We'd like to hear from you.
We had at least 5 Candlepinners down here to compete in this 84 team.
Does that include John
Alumni
Blanks?
Challenge. Yes. Who's now moved to Tennessee.
Yes.
Still throwing a blazing pitch. And Nestor's nuts as well. And Nick goes down to do the work. He'll come back huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have Matt Zock for Team Helferstay. Now setting up on lane 29.
How'd I do?
You did very well. We expect you to be huffing and
Yes,
puffing.
I am. For the double, how about the 7-10?
Goalposts. Decent bid. Winnie Schreiber.
Previous 10-pin bowler from Connecticut chiming in. Matt Zock with the open frame. 9 on the strike, 63 half. Winnie holds the wood for the 75 through 6, which is a bit of a disappointing score for him based on how he's been scoring today.
And Zock, 2 objects for 9. So
if Sherman allows it.
So now the teams are, teams are off kilter. Are they going to let the Helferstay bowlers finish?
Hope for the cleanliness of the match that they allow that to happen.
Something's going on lane 29.
That's the mechanic running the table to get the tubes open so that it can fix 10 pins up.
Okay.
Got Ben back there today, who's second in command at Southwest. Also a fantastic mechanic. And the operations today, you haven't barely noticed any long pauses in the action or breakdowns. It's been pretty good. Hard to keep things running this well when you're working on 40 of them.
Eddie Helferstay on the head pin, leaves 5-8. Eddie stands at, he's on a strike fill. 63 plus, let's give him 9 on that fill. 72 through 5. And that'll take 10.
So now we're just waiting on JR to finish out this 6 frame. Will likely be a lead for Helferstay after his count and frame is put in.
That's right. I was just looking for that, whether we're going to have another lead change.
2 on 10 out would be tied.
I have a bell at home we could ring every time there's a lead change.
I like that. JR
That's
off
6.
the side for 6.
Yep. JR, 60 years old.
Yeah, fireworks. Look out. Try to backdoor it. Doesn't have it. 1 mark on the board for Helferstay. They are going to have a narrow single-digit lead. Team Boyle looking at 2 marks. So close to a level game here. With 4 frames to go, this is what you find out what you're made of.
Yeah,
Score
9.
is Helferstay 413, Boyle 410. Boyle down 3, up a hit.
Here's Eddie Wisniewski.
6-10 for Eddie.
Yes, sir, I got it. Ain't nobody gonna fucking answer, but I got it. They just answered. They just answered. We said 29. I didn't see anybody up there. She's so short, I didn't see her.
Finally, the reset on 29.
There it goes.
I did not see her.
Hopefully, yes.
You would know all about that. I apologize. I do apologize. I'm sorry.
Eddie letting Mark throw his first ball now that the pins are set. Mark to kick off the 7 for Team Boyle. Tight, breaks up a 2-1, leaves a 2-4.
Mark, a 138 bowler out of the leadoff spot.
That sounds about right.
A bocce champion, you're saying?
It's always them damn white people.
I doubt he takes the bocce ball back that far.
No, well, they do a lot of lofting and bocce too.
Yes. I like to throw with backspin in bocce. I don't get it to stop more rapidly.
2-4 for Mark to match the spare that Eddie has just put up. No.
Oh. He has some interesting reactions.
Body language, yeah.
Yes, it's often.
Well,
his
again,
his head is well behind his feet.
Roy off the side and leaves just the head pin.
That was Phil.
It's Mark takes that again. Often we can see where the leadoff bowler can be the tone setter for a team. So can be unfortunate for Mark, who knows what role he has to slide by a 2-pinner like that to start the frame when the other leadoff bowler gets his mark. Roy sliding by the head pin.
That's a tough one.
Greg looking to get this game back on track. Just 66 through his 6th frame. That's not going to help.
Yep, so that's a setback.
Who said 7?
And Higgs will take
White takes 9.
Yep. This is the semifinals. Now, a lot of it, is the prize money set? Do we know what we're playing for here?
I believe the first place team splits 4,000. I think is the number.
Yeah.
A team that loses.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, if you wouldn't
I'll go
mind.
bet that.
Matt Zock in the 7th.
Prize money sheet.
Oh, here.
There you are. Yep.
Man, that guy's good. So, teams, this is all per bowler.
Okay.
Teams that got eliminated in the first round today received $145.
Okay.
David's mouthing that to me because that's what he got. Teams eliminated in the round of 16, $200 per bowler, as Matt gets his 2-pinner. Teams eliminated in the quarterfinals, $250 per bowler. Now to where we are now, if they lose in the semifinal round, $400 per bowler. If they lose in the championship match, $555 per bowler. And if they win, exactly $851 per bowler. Why Jason didn't just take that as a treasurer fee, secretary fee, I don't know. Strike for Eddie. Xander leaving the 2-2, went for it on his strike, just counts 7.
So basically, they're playing for $155 per bowler just in this round. Not bad. JR on the right side of the pocket. That was the 1-2. He's got 2 spares and now a strike through 7. He's at 78 and 2 balls. Beautiful pitch. for Colton. Colton Gouet, Frederick resident. His black and blue ball.
Colton got the 5.
So his Comet is a 3.7. His black and blue balls are 3.6 Colton's.
Yes. And the other black and blue ball is about 3 pounds after last weekend's Pop Whitten.
They're black and blue.
Yeah. Lane 31 took a nice deli slice off of a Colton bowling ball. We need to close out the 7th. Solid 4. Team Helferstay with a strong 7th frame, putting up 4 marks. Boyle at most going to have 2, and if they get their second, they're going to be up by 1 pin. David, we're off a pin somewhere. We're off more than a pin. We're off 9 pins somewhere. There we go. There we go. 472 to 471. Team Boyle leading by 1 pin, down 2 hits. Mark, Schwab line. 9 pin.
With that, we'll ring the bell and call that a lead change.
That is a lead change, yes. After the counts go in, that will be a lead change.
I'll just start dinging from now on.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Here's Eddie.
That's a funny comment. I like that. I'm watching from where Nick lives, but he's not at some bowling alley.
Beautiful
Eddie,
pitch.
strike.
The 8 was the last to fall on that one. Or the 9. I think it was the 9.
That's why we have replay.
That was the 9, yep.
Speaking of 9, there's a 9 for Mark.
It was the last to fall on
It
that.
was also the
fair.
last to fall. Come on, come on.
Oh.
Did we get to 300 last week?
Oh, we blew up last week.
Good.
Or 2 weeks.
And that's just concurrent screens.
Back during the pandemic, I did a study on what was the last pin to fall on strikes most common. It was the 5 pin.
I figured, what, 4 and 6 also?
4 and 6 for second and third. Then you got the corners, 7 and 10, 8 and 9. Then the 3, 2, and 1.
Okay. Look at that.
That little
Almost
baby
played
split.
the. Almost was able to squeeze the 7 off the wall into the 8.
Those will fall with the wood turning sideways in Candlepin.
Greg with a 982 through his 8. Sorry, 84, excuse me. Roy with 82.
They need him to come to life in these last
9-pin lead and 1 hit for Team Helferstay. Hits currently 4-3. Sander with a beautiful ball in the pocket to leave the 10.
Team Boyle now on your right. Scorecards are static.
One day we'll figure out how to make that work. Like the Cubica systems. Sander's got the corner.
You have to set up separate screens and move to each screen. It's a pain.
And what's nice too is it's top bottom on our sheet, like it would be on a telescope. And then it displays left right. Matt pulling that one left of target, and that was a spare count. Just 2. Spare fill for Colton in this 8th frame. Close match. Tight hit. Breaks up a 2-1, leaves the 2-4.
That was a split for a pedestrian
Yes.
or
A
civilian.
commoner.
Yeah.
Any 103 average out there, that's a 2-1. Matt with a nice attempt, leaves the 5-9 in the back. Colton to pull back another mark for Team Boyle. Yes.
Wow.
3 marks hanging in the 8th for Team Boyle.
Ho hum.
That puts hits even now. Actually, Boyle up 1 hit.
Colton has 5 spares and a strike.
Yep. He's just as we call plugging away. He's not throwing the triple or the 4-bagger, this game the double. He's got 1 strike, but he's just plugging away on the breaks.
When he
Big 20 box on the bottom for Boyle. That gets Wendy back
Slider.
in the match, and that gets the team fired up. 4 out of 5 in the 8th frame for Team Boyle. They have closed very well in every match. Let's see if they can keep it going in the semifinal.
We thought they were out completely
Nah,
dead in the water in that
was
match to our left.
berserk.
Yeah.
A big frame there for Boyle when they needed it. Eddie and JR on the bottom of Helferstay both with a chance to double. Eddie stealing 9.
Really nice curl on that ball. Give up a little bit of accuracy when you throw it that much of a flip.
Eddie at the single 7. He's all over it. 20 box for Eddie. Good defensive bowling. Third ball contest in the other semifinal. J.R. Everett going for the double. 8th frame.
Team Fountain.
Tight. 3 pennies. Got it.
There it is.
Okay. That puts the hits even. 4-4 with Team Helferstay leading by 13. Anybody's game. A lot of marks working. 2 frames to go in this semifinal.
So we got 3 spares and a strike for Team Boyle.
3 strikes and a spare for Helferstay.
Wow.
Yeah. Eddie Wisniewski for the 8th-9th double. Loves it. Solid 6. That ball most definitely had a chance to carry for the double. The tone setter, Mark Schwabline, top of the 9th. Messenger. Yes.
Strike on spare.
Yeah. And got left hanging. Big 20 box to start the 9th for Mark Schwabline. Can Eddie make the 6 to take a 20 box of his own? Yeah.
Hold on to it.
All right, yep. Takes it in the ear.
He almost rushed the line, but I saw him pause.
He threw it good enough.
And got the delivery right down there.
Greg Boyle in the 9th. Cuts a duck. Every ball, you feel every ball becomes more and more important as this match progresses. Wagner. Roy off the side, 1-2-9. Spare shot for Greg. You want to put it in a pocket.
Got it.
Oh, almost stole it.
5-pin stood there, right?
And that's when you shoot that side, that's commonly going to be the pin that stands. Roy hits the wall, goes up and over the 9. Roy quickly firing on the wood ball, and he's got the 10, 92 in the 9th. I would say that the second hole is a difference maker in this match, but it really isn't. They're both bowling bad. Greg drops a pin, and the second hole gets even closer, down to 1 pin. 14 pin lead for Team Helferstay. 3 boxes scored. Hits still even.
The big double strike out of the JR.
Yes, looming large.
Yep.
No fill here for Matt Zaki. He's working off of a 10 box. Solid 4. Great pitch. Spare fill, Xander Beto, 9th frame. Tight, 6 pin, Messenger. Great pin carry in this 9th frame for Team Boyle. 2 20 boxes, strikes on spare. Big shot. Can Matt respond with a spare of his own? No. You can hear them getting behind their setup man, Colton.
I know a couple guys have that.
See if he can.
That slow start, fast finish ball.
Trying to drop the hammer in the 9th. Tight, 2 pin. It'll stand. 19, Bill for Colton. wood ball for Matt is left to target again. 103 through the ninth. That puts the hits in favor of Boyle. So far in the ninth. Colton got the 2.
Yep. Let's ring the bell on that one, too.
Could be a lead change.
Yep.
Eddie Helferstay now in the setup position for Team Helferstay. He's working on a spare. Tight. Takes the 4.
Not
2
bad.
stands. 9 count for Eddie. That cancels out the 9 count Colton just had. Winnie Schreiber for the double. Lights, and he's going to pay the penalty for it. Testing shot, the 3-5, 9-10. You'll get a big reaction if he ends up pulling off this spare.
Trickiest one is that sleeper.
That,
in the back,
that 9
right?
pin makes it a very technical shot. Eddie holds on. He takes it.
And after he hit it,
4 walls, just in case anything was still there.
Yep.
Winnie at the 3-5, 9-10.
Oh, okay. Rip the try.
Heavy enough to push the 9 out.
Yep.
Not thin enough to take the 10 out.
I like your analysis on that one.
Winnie takes 10. Team Boyle will have 3 hits going into the 10th. What happens in the 10th could be dictated by this ball by J.R. Everett. Double fill going for the triple. Lights. Mixing.
I think
7-8. He would have rather that. I think you'd rather that 2-pin stand.
I think in Candlepin you'd take the pin in the.
Well, because you wouldn't have had to hit deadwood either.
Oh boy.
We have to clear that.
Yep.
But that 8 count is big. That is a lead change for the time being. Back to Helferstay once these boxes are scored. 9 on.
That's big.
So with 10 here, it's an 11-pin lead for Helferstay. They just be down 1 hit. Get ready for another exciting 10, folks. In both matches. This one, we're going to... Oh, yeah, it's close to the other match, too. The other match is 10 pins apart with the team trailing up 1 hit to 0.
Yep. Team Fountain on the right.
At a 7-10. That's a very close match over there. Very close in front of us as well. 637,
Yeah.
626.
Yeah, Team McPherson is holding on in that one with 3 boxes.
Spare fill for Eddie Wisniewski. Working on 132 plus in the 9th. Got it out there.
After 2 walls on that duck flying.
Big time pin carry there for Eddie. 20 bucks.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Watch the response from Mark Schwabline here. Going for the double. Likes it. Solid 5.
Hey.
Coming down to the wire here in this semifinal.
We've had 4 or 5 lead changes in these last
Back and forth.
3 boxes.
Who is going to come out on top? Single 5 for Mark.
Oh.
Does not have it. And I think he understands how costly that could become.
Eddie Wisniewski from Team Helferstay.
Eddie can really put a hurt on him with another strike here. Taking a little extra time. Here we go. Right. It's a chop. He's got 5 down so far. It is a spare leave.
Bucket with a handle.
That's right.
It's 10
Mark takes 10.
on the Hall Grand Special.
153 for Mark Schwabline. Big pins there.
Yep.
9 out for
Sleeper
a
falls him.
161 for Eddie Wisniewski. 21 pin lead for Team Helferstay. Down 2 hits. Whoa. Did not see that coming. Has struggled all game. Had not marked since the 4th. drops the hammer in the 10th. Roy Higgs to respond. Off the side, 1-3-6. Now, Bob, I'm sure you can imagine this yourself, but if he throws another one, they're going to lose their minds.
Well, yeah. They held on to that. They were getting pins, and they held on to them the whole way through.
Very, very light, and he leaves the Greek church. Roy at the spare. Yes. Now this wood ball, important from Greg. Going to be shooting the triangle. Great 9.
Delivered everything but the 6-pin on that, Phil.
Greg will finish with 112. That is a great wood ball from Greg Boyle. Phil from Roy, look out, it's 2. That tightens things up. 14 pin lead for Helferstay. They have no hit, or they have 1 hit left. Boyle has 2. Xander on a strike for the double.
Uh-oh.
You're joking.
Yep.
Not again.
7-10.
The 7-10. That was
And he's
gross.
on the strike, so
Yeah, but that's a horrible break. That's Zach. 5 off the wall.
Wow. Helferstay staying in the lead.
Xander with 132. Just an unfortunate break at the worst possible time. That's insane. I just heard Jason say that. 7:01 through 39.
Okay, Matt Zock, Baltimore.
Another strike here, and it's all but over.
Okay.
Dave Jones. Our one and only attempt of the day. Matt Zock for the Dave Jones Signature Edition t-shirt. Would be a heck of a time to pull a shot like this off. Pin count, very important here, no matter what.
Okay.
6. Spare fill for Colton. And boy, do they need him to deliver here. Inverted 2-pinner, 2-5.
All right, our total is hanging
Close enough.
right with that fill registered.
Yes. Eddie leads by 4, and this
Plus
ball.
this ball.
That's an 11-pin lead.
Okay, that's big.
And Eddie leaves a break. The 1-3-6. They need Colton to bring in this 2-5. He's got it. A little nervous there about a pick, as you always are when you're shooting an invert. Colton takes it. 1:59 and a ball to go.
Keep pace.
Eddie at the 1-3-6.
No. Oh. Sidewall pleasure there.
711 to 700. 11-pin lead for Team Boyle. Colton on the fill shot. 9 more.
Team Helferstay with the lead.
Team Helferstay with the lead. Now, anything 9 or more from Eddie puts Winnie Shriver on a double. Anything 9 or more. Anything less than 8, it could be a 1-mark game. How many?
How about
Who
9?
takes 9? Maybe 10. Nope, it'll be 9. That puts it at 11 pins apart. If assuming JR holds a 10 box, Winnie Shriver would need to strike twice. He wants to clear the deck on this ball right here.
Got it.
Hold all tickets. This match ain't over yet. Wow. Can they pull it off one more time? Does JR afford them the opportunity to do so? 10th frame. JR's chance to respond.
The lefty.
Right of target, light.
Okay,
big break.
okay. It's back. It's back.
It's back. It's okay. It's good. Leave it.
This is
Winnie practically feels like he has to strike again. Does he have it? Oh!
okay.
JR's got to make it to win. Needs to make it on either ball. Right on it. And that is going to do it. What a match. Both teams giving it everything they had in the 10th. Winnie's going to take it for 7:29. Team Helferstay already at 7:30. What a fantastic finish to this match. Back and forth, multiple lead changes in the second half. It comes down to the anchors. Team Helferstay goes down the line in the 10th frame to win it. Fill shot from JR to tack on 10 more. Final score, 7:40, 7:29. Helferstay bowls for the Fed Match Championship.